Khan had the facility record the other day. He will race in just a moment. Liam Murphy takes that down here in the first section. Get a look at that facility record. As we mentioned, it has just been broken by Liam Murphy and Kipsang for Alabama. That's a mark that we're probably not going to see today at 3:33.74. Parvej Khan, you get a look at him on the outside. He had an excellent race the other day. Facility record 3:41.10. The interesting aspect of this race, Gary Martin versus Parvej Khan, just 19/100ths of a second difference in round number one. Could we see something similar from the Virginia runner and the Florida runner?
I've got to give some props to Gary, not just because he's my coworker, but as somebody who was a student athlete journalist herself, being able to be a top athlete, good at your job, and be an amazing student takes a lot out of you. So just props to Gary for being able to come out here, hopefully make it on to Oregon, but then also be good at his job. And I'm sure that he's probably got a good GPA, because you can't be at Virginia and not have some smarts on you.
I think that's an important reminder in this new age in college athletics. We oftentimes forget there's a massive student component that goes into it. Wes Porter of Virginia out in the lead pack currently alongside Paul Specht of Wake Forest. Gary Martin coming in 8th best time in the country. He is the UVA record holder in this event. Haven't mentioned Ethan Strand yet of North Carolina. 4th best time in the country. He is the ACC champion in the 1500 meters. And Parvej Khan, who's making his way up to the front, won the SECs this year. We haven't seen the chain go in his mouth just yet, Caitlin.
Not yet, but I love watching him race because not only is he fast, but he's such a great entertainer. He just knows how to have fun, and I love athletes that are so confident about their abilities. They know that they can get on the track and have fun because the speed is already there.
Khan took 7th at the NCAA indoors in the mile race, so about 100 meters longer. He's looked good early on. Here comes Ethan Strand around the outside. Good pace here early on as they come to the line for the second lap. And the pack has really bunched up.
I love it जब तुम ऐसे रोल करती हो. Oh my God. Please start Thomas.
We just want to make sure that we're not getting boxed in. As much as we want to stay close to our competitors so that way they don't get too far away from us, the thing that you need to remember is that, yes, being fast is important, but it's also about strategy and being smart when you're racing next to your competitors as well. Because if you do get boxed in, there's a strong possibility that you won't be able to get out and you will fall behind.
Here comes the move on the outside. That's Gary Martin of Virginia. Nick Foster of Michigan stepping into the leading position. Parvej Khan, he's starting to get boxed in. He's dropped a little bit farther back. You need to be inside the top 5, or perhaps hope to get in on the next best 2 times. Nick Foster was 2nd in this event at the Big Ten Championships. He was 9th in the indoors in the mile. He set a nice pace here early on.
I'm sure at some point we'll start to see athletes bobbing and weaving because nobody wants to have to start tripping and throwing elbows to get to Oregon.
Parvej Khan, he's struggled to get out from behind the pack. He's having to go wide.
If there's anybody who knows how to do it, it will be him, mainly because this is the exact same thing that happened to him during the 800 at the SEC Championships.
He's going to need a huge spurt down the back stretch. Khan currently running in 11th. Foster looking good at the front, as is Gary Martin. As we head down the back stretch, they'll make the turn and come to the pole position. Khan looking to kick. This doesn't look like he has it today. Foster leading the way. Ferenc Kovacs of Harvard in that pack as well. Here comes Ethan Strand on the outside. Khan, look at the late charge, trying to make it into the top 5. Martin and Strand down the home stretch. And Ethan Strand takes it. It looks like Khan was able to make it into 5th place. Ethan Strand running 3:45.47. Gary Martin in 2nd. Virginia gets a 2nd runner in. Wes Porter, Nick Foster in 4th. 5th place was intriguing, and Parvej Khan does come from behind to secure that AQ spot.
Yes, if there's somebody who's got a kick, it's him. And I know we were all definitely a little bit worried about him, but it's okay because he knows what he's doing. Same thing for Ethan, Gary, Wes, and Nick. All of them sat and waited, did exactly what they were supposed to do, and came to the line to make sure that they were going to be, hopefully, become All-Americans soon.
That was the slowest of the 2 sections here. So competitors who were below that 3:45 time probably are not making it in, which that was the leading time. So Liam Murphy breaking the facility record, 3:38.30 in the 1st section. He had the top time as a qualifier. Ethan Strand just getting in. Parvej Khan at the wire as we take a look at the results. Murphy closes it down, a facility record. Jackson Dilcher Hackett. Virginia gets a pair in. And Abel Tefra was able to hang on thanks to the fact that that was a first